Every dad wants to be a great father, but almost none of us were actually trained for it. So we copy our own dads, or we do the opposite. And that's exactly how good men fall into bad parenting styles. Look, every single guy watching this video right now wants to be a great father. Nobody wakes up, holds their newborn child for the first time, and says, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna totally ruin this kid's life." Nobody does that. But here's the hard truth. Most of us step into fatherhood with zero training. Without even realizing it, some well-meaning dads fall into bad parenting styles, not because they don't care, but because they don't have an actual strategy. So today, we're breaking down the 4 primary parenting styles for fathers. We're going to look at what actually separates the good approaches from the bad. And I'm going to give you a simple framework to upgrade your style starting today. Welcome to Dads Beyond the Struggle. I created this channel to help build a better world for us struggling dads. If you're a father looking for a clearer, stronger way to deal with fatherhood, this channel is for you. Now let's dive in. So first, what is a parenting style really? In psychology, your parenting style isn't just your personality. It's your default operating system. It's how you handle your child's emotional needs, combined with how you enforce rules. And it really comes down to 2 main ingredients: warmth and structure. Warmth is your affection, your empathy, and how well you listen. Structure is your boundaries, your consistency, and your house rules. Now, why does knowing this actually matter? Because your kids don't learn from you when things are calm and easy. They learn from how you react when everything goes wrong. When you're exhausted, stressed about work, or dealing with a full-blown toddler meltdown in the middle of a grocery store. That is when your default style kicks in. If your default is out of balance, your kids get mixed signals. And over time, they either learn to fear you, ignore you, or completely hide their life from you. Fixing that starts with knowing where you stand. There are 4 main styles. Pay attention here, because 3 of them carry major hidden traps, and only 1 actually produces healthy, resilient kids. Style 1, the commander or authoritarian. High structure, low warmth. This is the classic, because I said so, Dad. The commander is all about iron discipline, strict rules, and absolute obedience. Mistakes are met with fast punishment, and showing emotion? That's usually written off as weakness or disrespect. Now, is this a bad style? Yes. Sure, it gets short-term results. Your kid obeys you, but they only obey you out of fear. Long-term, kids raised by authoritarian dads tend to struggle with high anxiety, low self-esteem, and they become master liars just to avoid getting caught. Style 2, the buddy or permissive. High warmth, low structure. Flip to the opposite side, and you get the buddy. This dad wants to be his kid's best friend above everything else. He hates conflict, he rarely enforces rules, and the second his kid gets upset or throws a fit, he caves. This usually comes from a good place, but it's still an ineffective and ultimately harmful way to parent. Kids need boundaries to feel secure. Without limits, children raised by permissive dads struggle with self-control, clash with authority, and really struggle once they hit the real world. Style 3, the absentee or neglectful. Low warmth, low structure. This is the style where a dad is physically in the house, but completely checked out, or physically absent altogether. There are no real rules, but there's also no real affection, guidance, or presence. Without question, this is the most destructive style on the list. It tells a child, "You don't matter." The data here is crystal clear. Kids growing up without emotional support or structure face the highest rates of behavioral and personal challenges down the road. Style 4, the guide or authoritative. High warmth, high structure. This brings us to the gold standard, the guide. This dad combines firm, non-negotiable boundaries with unconditional warmth and empathy. When a child breaks a rule, the guide doesn't just ignore it like the buddy, and he doesn't blow his top like the commander. He enforces the boundary, but he explains why. He validates how his kid is feeling and helps them work through the frustration. Which style is good? Based on the definition, the authoritative style is the most balanced and is universally proven to be the gold standard. Kids raised by authoritative dads grow up with higher self-confidence, better emotional control, and a deep, lasting trust in their fathers. As for the other three styles, they simply aren't viable long-term. Authoritarian. It relies on fear to get compliance today, which breeds resentment, anxiety, and secret-keeping tomorrow. Permissive. It trades structure for peace in the short term, leaving kids unprepared for the boundaries and discipline of the real world. Neglectful. It leaves children feeling completely unsupported, leading to long-term issues with self-worth and emotional stability. Authoritative is the only long-term solution because it teaches kids how to manage their lives through consistent boundaries backed by empathy. So, in this regard, it is critically important that we strive to be balanced fathers, finding that sweet spot right between firm and warm. How to upgrade your style today. Now look, if you saw yourself in one of those first three styles, take a breath. Nobody is a perfect parent 100% of the time. We all slip up. What matters is catching yourself and adjusting course. Here are 3 quick ways to shift your style starting today. First, spot your stress trigger. Start noticing what happens when you get overwhelmed. Do you snap and become the commander? Or do you shut down and become the buddy? Just recognizing your bad default takes away its power. Second, connect before you correct. The next time your kid misbehaves, don't jump straight to dropping the hammer. Acknowledge their emotion first, then set the boundary. Try saying, "I see that you're upset, and that's okay. But throwing things is not okay. Let's take a breath." Third, plan, don't react. Stop making up consequences in the heat of the moment when you're angry. Sit down with your partner beforehand, agree on your core house rules, and decide what the boundaries are before chaos hits. Just remember, even without all the technical definitions of parenting styles we discussed today, the most important thing is to regularly ask ourselves 3 simple questions. First, does my child come to me when they make a mistake, or do they hide it from me out of fear? Second, am I actually responding to my child's needs right now, or am I just reacting to my own stress? And third, when my kid grows up, will they remember a dad who controlled them, or a dad who guided them? To which, all the answers are obvious. Look, fatherhood isn't about perfection. There is no such thing as a flawless dad, and anyone telling you otherwise is selling something. We are all going to lose our cool, set a bad boundary, or have moments where we feel completely out of our depth. The goal isn't to never make a mistake, it's to be intentional. It's about catching yourself in the middle of a bad reaction and having the courage to say, "Hey, Dad handled that wrong. Let's reset." When you do that, you aren't showing weakness. You're showing your kids how a real man takes accountability. Every single time you choose empathy over anger, every time you choose firm structure over checking out, you aren't just managing today's behavior. You are literally breaking generational cycles. You are changing the way your kids will raise their kids decades from now. You don't have to overhaul your entire personality overnight. Just pick one moment today, one interaction, and choose to be the guide. If this resonated with you, keep the momentum going. Tap the next video. It breaks down the full Dad Foundations playlist so you can continue building a stronger, more grounded fatherhood. And if you want a quick, practical insight, tap the video where I share easy habits for better dads. It's the perfect follow-up.